Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related. Consciousness is our canvas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here on this channel where we talk about self-improvement and becoming the best version of ourselves by gaining knowledge and wisdom and insights. Yeah, and guess what, guys? I've got some absolutely fantastic news today. You already know I'm out with my two favourite compadres, Paddy and Willow, but it's Willow's birthday, and look, as you can see, she's got her little bow tie on, so happy birthday to you, Willow. That's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. And apologies, I didn't manage to do a longer video yesterday because I had a few mishaps happening. Basically what had happened, my dad, he went in for a knee operation. He went in for a knee operation just over a week ago. A knee replacement. So basically what's happened is he'd gone in for the operation, and he's had his knee replaced, but what's happened is I got a phone call off him in the middle of the night, and what had happened is he'd lost quite a lot of blood in his knee. Oh, 1 minute, well, I was just having a number two. Let me just pick this up, guys, and we'll go. Sorry about this. Come here.
Thank you.
Alright, buddy. 1 minute. Pick this up. Sorry about this, guys. Oh. Right. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Apologies about that, but yeah, what had happened, he'd had a knee operation, and I got a phone call off him in the middle of, well, in the evening, basically saying that his wound was bleeding, but he'd lost quite a lot of blood. So I had to take him and my mum up to the hospital, and let me tell you something, guys, A&E at the moment, especially when we went there that night, oh my lord, it was absolutely gridlocked, you know. And this is another thing about the NHS, you know, and I'm not knocking the NHS or anything like that. The nurses do an absolutely fantastic job, but when I got up there, it was absolutely gridlocked. You couldn't even get through the front door, and I understand it was a Friday night, but there was kind of like people there just turning up with the kids with sniffles, and it's like, but there was like, I saw another lad in there, and he'd been ran over by a car, and he was, I thought he'd been drinking, but he'd not, and he was slurring his words, so like obviously he needed a brain scan. And he was sat there, and he was sat there for that long that he was like, he turned around and he was like, right, I've had enough, I'm just going to get myself home, because like obviously he was falling asleep, he was tired. But like, and I understand that, you know, they're under a lot of strain, but it just makes you think, like, you know, what's going on in this country at the moment, the amount of money, you know, listen, I'm not going to go too much into the ins and outs, but you know, things, this is why I always say, get right with God, because if you are not right with God, good luck, you know what I mean? Because basically, what do I mean by that? Well, you know, I feel as though there's a big shift going on in the world at the moment, as we already know. Oh, someone's been eating pigeons there. Willow spotted a dead pigeon. No, you're not having that, girl, come on. Yeah, you've got to make sure you get right with God, because especially in times like this, you know, some people want to call it the end times, I don't know, but you know, there's a lot going on, isn't there? There's a big shift, so get right with God. I've always had a really good relationship with God, and anyone who hasn't, I urge you to do so, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic day today. The sun's out, and yeah, great. Well, come here, buddy. Behave yourself. But yeah, we're gonna let them off now, guys. Right, we'll just get on there. We'll get up this way here. But yeah, it's fantastic. Look at that. I'm starting to get all this thingy now. All that green moss is starting to collect on top of the canal. It's funny how it just comes, because we've not seen that for a bit. Wonder what causes that, guys. Put in the comments if you know. Not too sure, because you know it never used to do that. But right, come here, this way. Right, Paddy, come on, this way. But yeah, just on a nice chill one this morning. Come on, keep going. And also I need to look into my YouTube settings as well. There's a few things that I need to sort out for my channel. I've been watching a few videos, because obviously, you know, the subscribers are growing, which is absolutely fantastic. And to everyone that has like, comment and subscribe to the channel, if you haven't done, please make sure that you do, because it does help my channel grow. But yeah, there's just a few things that I need to sort out and get my settings right. But I think once I do that, because a lot of it's to do with the algorithm, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this stuff in the bin. There's quite a few people on the park this morning actually. Pretty busy for a Sunday morning. Morning. Come on, this way. Right. In fact, I think we're just going to sit on this bench over here. We'll have a sit on this bench over here, guys. We'll sit down here. But yeah, there we go. Chill out, sit down. We're just down by the duck pond. There's a few people over there chilling out. Yeah, so Willow's birthday today. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a few settings that I need to work out on my thingy, because a lot of it's to do with the algorithm and the settings. Because what it is with my channel, guys, I basically put the I do it all via the app on my phone. So I'm gonna have to start having a bit of a play around with it with a laptop. And but like you say, guys, you know, I'm new to this, so a lot of it's all about just learning, you know, coming up with new strategies, ideas. And you've got to make, it's like I've said in some of my other videos, you've got to make mistakes, haven't you? You've got to make mistakes, because that's how you learn at the end of the day. But yeah, so that's what I will be doing today. Obviously, get myself sat down with a laptop and just have a little bit of a play around with it. Willow! What's she found there? Willow, come here! Hey, look at that. Have you seen the bow she's got round the neck, guys? Oh, Kit Padster. Paddy! Paddy! He's a good lad, aren't you? Huh? Yeah, this is the chill one today. Like I say, I didn't manage to get the video out because my dad had to take him, and we didn't get out of A&E till but I had to take him to Fulwood Hall, where he had the what you call it, the operation. And yeah, it was a bit, and then we ended up getting sent back to A&E. Oh, let's just say it was a big rigmarole, guys. Obviously going here, going there, but you know, it needed looking at. But luckily my dad got sorted out in the end, so get well soon, Dad. And I'm sure, you know, I've given him some good advice. I've told him to do some box breathing, you know, some deep breathing exercises, so then the oxygen can get to the parts of the body that enable healing to be promoted and heal faster. Also, like cayenne pepper as well. Cayenne pepper is a very good one, because what cayenne pepper does, it's a natural, it dilates your, sorry, not dilates, it expands your capillaries and your arteries. So it enables, it basically promotes blood flow, and it's absolutely fantastic. That, like, there's actually a good recipe that I'm thinking about doing a YouTube short on, and I might give that recipe to you guys. Very simple to make, regarding sweet potato and cayenne pepper and a few other little bits and bobs. But yeah, that's just something else. Obviously, like on this channel, you know, obviously I'm just sort of like, obviously I like my cooking, love nature, love getting out with the dogs, and I love having a chat with you guys. So everything's just sort of like tailor-made and put together for that. But yeah, but I think we're gonna leave it there, guys, because you know, I don't want to be going on too long with this one, because I actually do have a good few things to sort out today. But thank you so much for joining me on this sit down and chat with me, Paddy and Willow, my two favourite compadres. Don't forget, all the links to my socials are in the description. Please do go and give me a follow if you haven't done so, and also give this video a share. You know, get it out there, let people know what I'm doing, let people know about the channel, because that does help promote it and helps my channel grow, and I really would appreciate if you could do that. And if you haven't liked, comment and subscribe, please make sure that you do so. But for me, Danny Detours, Paddy and Willow, I hope you have a fantastic day. Love you loads. Peace.